That's something appetizer ahead of the ATP World Tour Finals coming up at the O2 London. Away from tennis now, let's talk American elements on the screen as well as the ball itself. And it is, these people are determined to make sure it is a big sport in Nigeria. And according to them, everything is pointing towards Nigeria being a great nation if we can be steadfast and committed and dedicated to this sport. I've got joining me in the studios coaches of one of the top teams in the country, Lagos Marines. The head coach here with me, Dominic Muller. Dominic, it's nice to have you join us.
Thank you very much.
And of course, just right beside Dominic there is the assistant coach of Lagos Marines as well, Mr. Bimbo Bankole. Nice to have you join us as well.
Thank you very much.
Dominic, let's start. How long have you been here now?
I've been here more than 3 years, but this is my second visit here.
Okay.
Which is about a good year ago, and we've come a long way since then.
Okay, so how has it been so far trying to push the game off?
We've had two matches. We played the ABU, that is Zaria, Ahmadu Bello University Titans twice.
Okay.
Came to Lagos on April 23, and now we're playing again at Campus Stadium against a new team from Akwa Ibom State.
Okay.
And we're looking forward to have a bigger.
Tell us about the games, the two games against ABU. How did it go?
Yeah, the first one there was the first ever in West Africa.
Okay.
And there was a lot of improvisation, but it was a close contest. ABU won, and their crowd was
crazy,
marvelous. Was so thankful to finally have a game after training for 5 years.
Wow.
Then the game down here, we paid them back. We shut them out 18-0. We had made some adjustments.
Okay.
They had a long trip, but we had a long trip there.
Yeah.
And this time with Akwa Ibom, we don't really know where we stand because it's a new team, and we've trained all together 2 weeks ago in a combine to form Team Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
So we know some of their players. They know more about us actually than we know about them. But
yeah.
that adds
because you've been on the screen and you've
excitement.
been recording in the game before.
Gonna be a good game. Can only recommend to go there. Come on Sunday.
Okay. What time is the game starting on Sunday?
Should be there from 2. Game will start at 3 p.m. We have referees from the U.S. Consulate, so it will be organized.
Okay.
And well explained, whatever happens.
Okay. So basically, Dominic is saying here that there is a game between Akwa Ibom team and Lagos Marines. It is at the Campus Mini Stadium. It's in Lagos, also Lagos Island, just very close to the campus square there. Mm. And then, of course, it's starting at 3 p.m., but you can be there for 2 o'clock. We'll talk more about what will happen on that game itself, but let's talk about development of the sport, football. You guys call it football. We like to put American in front of it because it makes us differentiate from soccer, which we call football. Bimbo, how has it been with you? You probably played the game up to a certain extent before you came back to the country and started looking at developing it.
Well, the good thing about it is that we both played.
Okay.
Dominic played.
He obviously has the feel of an American football.
So, look, the thing about American football compared to soccer, obviously, is you have two different sides of the team. Okay. You have the offensive side and you have the defensive side. Dominic has his defensive experience and played in the defensive role. I played on the offensive side as a wide receiver while in the U.S. Army. Okay. So, for any complete team, you need these two minds together to work, with both experiences and bring these guys out to play to the best capability. Dominic is obviously the head coach and the defensive mind. I come in on the offensive side. Okay. So we try to implement both our experiences from the two sides of football and teach these guys what we can. So joining them in 2015 was like, for any football player, I'm sure guys outside will understand, it was like a match made in heaven. Okay. You see the game, you want to play it, because he'll tell when I first came, it was like, I need to play, I need to get my shoes, I need to get my gloves. And you know what? It's actually even a lot more fun teaching these kids in Nigeria because there's so much talent in Nigeria, there's so much young energy about this sport. I mean, we can go through a list of Nigerian players that play anywhere on the planet. Yeah. But what we have in common is like, why can't we just breed it here? These are the kids that want something to do. Like any other sport, soccer, basketball, tennis, whatever you want to call it. It takes them away from any madness. Yeah. This is Lagos. We know Nigeria, how it is. It takes them away from all this craziness that they could be doing and puts them in a controlled, disciplined structure.
Where they can also dissipate the energy as well.
It's a team sport. It's the ultimate team sport.
Okay. Yeah. It's really nice to actually see this. And I'm always in support of all this new sport. Not new to the world, but new in Nigeria. Right. And see how it's been going. And of course, we all know the list of Nigerian players Okoye, Umenyora, all those guys who played the AFC and the NFC as well.
Yes.
These guys are big.
Oh, yeah.
There's one that they called at the time the freezer, or the refrigerator, who's actually Nigerian. He was a member of the world's
Chicago Bears.
the Chicago Bears when they won the Super Bowl. So I'm excited about this. So apart from this match coming up, what are you guys looking to do again? Are you hoping to get into the schools, maybe from the secondary and then probably universities as well, to try and propagate the interest?
What Lagos Marines already have is a junior team. You could say from 8 to
8 years
14,
old.
15
Yeah.
kids that are trying, also already displaying amazing talent.
Wow.
But we still need some framework for accommodating the sport as such, as more and more teams form.
Okay.
Should it be on the collegiate university level? Should it be a private commercialized league, like for example your female Zenit basketball league?
Yeah.
Anything like that. Somebody has to adopt
Push
the
it.
thing on the business or on the organizational side,
Yeah.
and keep it take it to the next level. Like I said, we've tried to form a national team for a championship that comes up end of January next year in Morocco,
Okay.
where several African countries, Morocco, Egypt, Kenya, maybe Cote d'Ivoire, are sending teams, and for that latest we need some government acknowledgement, at least, if not support.
Yeah.
They gave us the facilities at Abuja National Stadium.
so
The
you can
camp was
train on
very
it.
good. We got good impression where we stand nationally. Put the 3 teams together to form one unit. Came a long way, even to plays to a little training match at the end. But we need to step forward. We need more teams. We need more players. Avoid those long trips between states.
Okay.
And of course, one big problem has also been to secure a permanent practice facility.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're really treated like the ugly guy at the dance, where people more see you as an intruder,
Yeah.
as an element that brings actually, like Coach explained, something positive to the youth, for an alternative. For the bigger kids that might be too heavy for soccer or for anything else,
Yeah.
we have some people on offensive line, they can only play that, but that they can play. So you really gave them something to work out. People who otherwise would be just at the sideline watching other people exercise.
Yes.
And that is the niche where we come in and could really mobilize some talent that has been asleep so far.
Yeah, I like the fact that you are trying to get those guys who are big, who are, like you said, on the sidelines watching other people take to sport and some other rigorous exercises. Now let's finally wrap up the interview segment with you, Bimbo. How has the reception been like from the youths in the country?
The reception for the youth, I would say I was actually surprised coming into, because when I left Nigeria many years ago, unless you went out before you actually understood what the sport was about.
Yeah.
But thank God for social media, thank God for the athletic side of all these Nigerian kids. Many of them had the idea. You know, like Dominic said, when he came on, some of them had been YouTubing some highlights before we even started teaching them the sport. So the reception, especially for the younger kids that we have, like we have the older guys and we have the young kids, from guys and girls, not just, we have both young guys and girls. It's been exciting for them. It's, you know, it's like he said, it's something different, something new. And let's face it, this is Nigeria now, 2016. Nigerians are looking for that refreshing new thing.
Yeah.
You know, so far we've been able to give them with American football, and we're happy with what we see. We're just hoping that, like you said, that if anybody's out there watching this program now and you feel like there's something you want to invest in, you will not regret it. Come out and check out American football.
Okay, we don't have so much time on our hands, but it's been great having these guys in the studio with me. You've heard it all. There is a game on Sunday, 2 p.m., Campus Mini Stadium.
Yes.
Just come there. It's not just going to be about American
It's
football.
free.
When it comes to American football, if you've seen the Super Bowl before, you know it's all an entertainment thing entirely, not just sport, but you have a lot of stuff happening out there. So you will be seeing there, of course, Lagos Marines up against their opponents from Akwa Ibom. Dominic Mula, it's nice to have you join us in the studio,
you so much.
as well as his assistant coach at Lagos Marines, Bimbo Bankole.
Thank you very
Thanks for
much.
joining us as well.
Thank you.
A quick break. When we come back, we'll just reel through all the football stories we have for you. Stay with us.
you.